Campfire in the rain.
Watching the brothers. Shara Hanukkah.
Ashar
It's Lions of
Kanaka.
Israel, Lions of Israel. You know what I mean?
Shalom. Shout out to the Lions.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to Chris
Hey.
Daniela. You know what I'm saying? The Ephraimite brothers.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at the food
Hey,
over there.
partying over there. Look at this. Look at this. Go ahead. You
Alright.
know, they doing their festivities today. You know, we have ours yesterday. You saw the live. You know, it was live on the live. You know, and today is round two. We had the elders here, and they were drinking like crazy and talking and food, and you know, the elder Matav got in the grill. You already know how it's gonna be. Oh, they trying to sleep. I forgot. I'm sorry. We have company
Shalom.
on the other
Shalom.
side.
Who's this right here? Hear me out. Alright. So what we doing is we celebrating the feast of Hanukkah. Re-emulating what our brothers, the Maccabees, did by fleeing into the wilderness, rebelling against the system, fighting against Greek mythology and white supremacy. And when they rededicated the altar, they said celebrate this like celebrate Hanukkah like we celebrate Feast of Tabernacles in the mean season, the winter time.
Right now it's a little bit mean. It's raining. It's a little bit chilly. So we have the fire going. You know, we have also an electrical heater over here, just to keep us comfortable and enjoy you know the time. Um, in the future, far future.
Right, it's raining right now.
Yeah, it's raining outside. You hear it? I don't know if you're able to hear it, but the far future. My tent is actually, I'm thinking about investing into a canvas one, and the canvas you can actually have a stove inside of it, like the wood stove, but it's a small little wood stove. It's not giant, it's small. Like you can actually take it apart, put it back together, and in those you can actually keep like the logs, so it will be heat inside of the tent itself. That's a far future, not right now. For now, wood outside, a nice little tarp over here. If you put your hand out here, you feel the heat. Heat comes from there, it bounces in here into the tent. So if I do like this, feel heat, and a little bit of chill if I move the hand too quick, but it gradually just bounce in here, and then I have that. I mean, I'm over here by the door. So as you can see, look, I'm in a t-shirt, guys. Look, I'm in a t-shirt. Look, I'm not lying. I'm in a t-shirt, and I'm over here, so I'm comfortable. He's a little bit more towards the back, away from the fire, so he actually has like a little jacket or whatever on. But we're comfy. We're comfy. The Most High, his great and gracious, and he allowed us to have a decent weather for the
Yeah, the Most High
feast. So
definitely blessed us.
he's looking out for us.
Right, because it could have been like windy and brick,
Yeah,
but the Most
break
High,
cold with
He made
rain
it
and
where it's like it's still raining and muddy and stuff like that, but it ain't brick, it ain't detrimental. Most High bless us with some good weather this
yeah,
winter.
yeah, definitely, man, definitely
As far as for the
some
Feast
good
of
weather.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, yeah, so far.
Now,
So
when the Feast of Hanukkah is over, guys, I can't promise y'all anything from the Most High. The Most High's gonna be like, nah, this
you
gonna be
probably
a
gonna be
mean
like, all
winter,
right, it's
maybe,
over because that pagan holiday is coming around the corner. So I'm about to make it pour now.
That's
You
why I
know what I
probably
mean?
was always a white Christmas.
I know. White
Most High was raining
snowstorms.
down, then going hailstorm on y'all pagan holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
Most High was documenting ours in the Holy Bible.
yeah,
And
and
that's the beauty of this.
yeah, and to be honest with you, like so far it's been a blessing. It's been good. It's been gracious and merciful, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but like when I talk, because it's really like a lot of cold outside, it actually creates like vapor when I talk, a little bit of vapor, but I'm not cold because it's not cold. Like it's really not cold at all.
Right.
Because the fire is keeping all this warm, and Once like if the fire dies down, then I'm gonna zip this, and I have
Right.
a heater right here, so I'm
And
good.
I think it's kind of amazing that as long as the fire stays strong, it could sustain through the rainfall.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's not raining like real hard
yeah.
where
It's
it would
not
make it
pouring.
impossible for us to make a fire. It's raining kind of like mediocre. It's like drizzling.
Yeah, yeah. And to be honest with you, even when it's like that, it actually keeps it going longer because this is actually wetting the fire, so it holds some of the wood from actually like burning out. So it's kind of weird and funny how it works, and to
Right,
balance it out. But when the fire is hot, you could put water in. Even
right,
water sometimes catches on
right.
fire, like where you see the
Just so y'all
forests.
know, whoever watching, women plan things out way better. So what happened is I was the main one planning Hanukkah this year, and I figured like, man, I'm not getting none of that the stuff that my wife be getting, the dang on TP or whatever you call it. Those little big ass tents
Yeah,
that we put over the
the tents.
right, you know what I'm saying? Canopy,
Yeah,
those.
the
So
canopies.
I just bought tarp. I just was like, I think it's better if we
Listen,
just buy tarp and
you
whatever
make
we
it
do
work
with
with
it.
whatever.
And the
Like,
Most High blessed us to you know, make it work the best way that we can. So my wife came up with the idea of tying it to the tree, trying to put it over
yeah,
our
from the
tent.
tree to the other
And we
side to
use these
down.
staffs
Yeah, to hold it
to
in the
hold it up.
middle in the shape of a teepee, so the water could drip off of it whenever it accumulates.
Right.
Drips off without putting it, because otherwise it will push it down, and you see it dripping. I don't know if you can see it dripping over there, but
I seen it dripping when you was like
yeah,
banging the water out.
yeah. So
That's where I was gonna put the staff at for the water to be able to
now
come down in.
nah, it's good because you want that drip. You want a
Mm-hmm.
drip because if you don't have a drip, that means the water is accumulating
Gotcha.
and it's gonna create the weight, and that's when the thing falls down. So you want a drip.
Right.
Now your choice of dripping, where it's gonna drip to, like that's a different story. But at the end of the day, as long as it's dripping, as long as you see that continuous drip, the best choice when it comes really, really, really when it comes to having like your tarp is the A shape, like the
Mm-hmm.
A shape, like this. So
Mm.
if you're able to have
Right.
it where you have like maybe even like two like staffs over here right in the middle, and then you use the pressure and put it side and side. That's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. That works perfect. Like,
Right.
but right now we have it almost side to side, and we just have the stick over here, the sticks,
Hey, do
and
you
it
mind
creates
getting
some
a
of it.
scripture for me?
Getting scripture for you. All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right, all
Give
right.
me Second Maccabees chapter 10.
Let me see if I have it without pocket for this one. Second, guys. If not, I'm gonna download it for you guys.
I thought that was interesting what you were saying because I was just about to say before you said it how I guess the TPs was the best bet for our forefathers in the Bible and our forefathers here on the land of the Americas when they made the teepees. The rain would just come down triangular form and wouldn't be stuck nowhere versus like a square shape or something else that could probably like retain water on the top and possibly spill right over you.
Mm,
And it's funny because it goes back to the scriptures because the Most High gave us instruction. So when you look at those TPs is made by the same gestures that's given to us for Feast of Tabernacles.
all right, so I need you need to tell me like,
Tell you what,
hold on, I gotta look for it, guys. Sorry,
it's all right.
no, it's not that. I gotta look for the
I can just tell
one.
the people what to say.
One. That's always good look to look it up. So it's um KGV.
And not American Standard, Apocrypha with Apocrypha.
Yeah, with, let me see what comes up. Oh, oh, yeah, I don't know this one. How does it like the option for me to like look it up?
Aside.
Because normally it tells you like,
But what I was gonna say was that when you read Maccabees, Second Maccabees chapter 10, and it talks about, us celebrating Hanukkah similar to Feast of Tabernacles, it literally described the branches. And when you read those branches and you think about the concept of how people made tents back in the day with those type of branches, they always made it teepee style. And most likely they was thinking about the rain when they did it, for the same reasons that I spoke on earlier.
mm,
Well, I don't want to make this video too long, so I just wanted to give praise to the Most High.
mm,
Say the water, Yah, the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Toda Yah. All right, Ba'Shem Mashiach. Amen.
man. So